Hello, friends. Welcome back to Learn English with Pulsar. Today, I will talk about my school. School is an important part of life. We go to school to study, to learn new things, and to meet friends. Many people have strong memories about their school. Some memories are happy, some are funny, and some are serious. In this lesson, I will describe my school, my teachers, my classmates, my subjects, and my daily routine. I will use simple English so you can understand easily and also talk about your own school. My school is not very big, but it is not very small. It has about 500 students. The building is 2 floors. On the first floor, there are classrooms, a library, and the school office. On the second floor, there are more classrooms, a computer room, and a science lab. Behind the school, there is a playground and a small garden. The playground is the place where we play football, basketball, and other games. The garden is quiet, and sometimes we sit there during breaks. Every morning, I wake up early and prepare for school. I put on my school uniform. It is simple: a white shirt, black trousers, and black shoes. Sometimes I wear a sweater if it is cold. After breakfast, I take my school bag. In my bag, I put my books, notebooks, and pens. Then I go to school. My school is not far from my house. I usually walk, but sometimes I take the bus if the weather is bad. School starts at 8:30 in the morning. First, we have assembly in the schoolyard. The teachers and students stand together. We listen to announcements. Sometimes we sing the national anthem. After assembly, we go to our classrooms. My classroom is on the second floor. It has 25 desks, a big whiteboard, and windows with a nice view. Each student has their own desk. On the walls, there are posters and charts about English, math, and science. The classroom feels bright and friendly. My teachers are kind and helpful. They explain lessons slowly and clearly. My English teacher always speaks in simple English so we can understand. My math teacher uses many examples. My science teacher shows us experiments in the lab. All my teachers want us to learn and do our best. Sometimes they give us homework. Sometimes they ask us to work in groups. They always check if we understand. My classmates are friendly. There are 24 students in my class. Some are boys, some are girls. We all sit together and learn. During breaks, we talk, laugh, and play games. At lunch, we eat together in the cafeteria. Sometimes we share food. I feel happy with my classmates. We help each other when we have problems with lessons. We also play football or basketball together after school. I like spending time with them. Now, let me tell you about my subjects. I study English, math, science, history, geography, art, and physical education. English is my favorite subject because I want to speak well and travel in the future. Math is sometimes difficult, but I try to practice. Science is exciting because I learn about animals, plants, and the human body. History is interesting because I learn about the past. Geography teaches me about countries and maps. Art is relaxing. I enjoy drawing and painting. Physical education is fun because we run, play sports, and stay healthy. A normal school day has 6 or 7 lessons. Each lesson is about 45 minutes. After 2 lessons, we have a short break. After 4 lessons, we have a longer break for lunch. In the afternoon, we have more lessons. At the end of the day, we sometimes have homework. Homework is important, but sometimes it feels a little too much. Still, it helps me practice. After school, I usually go home, I eat something, and then I do my homework. Sometimes I study with a friend. Sometimes I go to the library to read. After homework, I relax, watch TV, or play outside. On weekends, I usually do not have school, but sometimes I prepare for exams. School keeps me busy, but it also makes me happy. I remember my first day at school. I was nervous. Everything was new: the teachers, the classroom, and the students. But after a few days, I felt better. I made new friends, the teachers were kind, and the lessons were interesting. Now I feel comfortable at school. I like learning new things every day. Sometimes school has special events. We have Sports Day once a year. On Sports Day, students run races, play football, and compete in games. We also have Cultural Day. On Cultural Day, students show traditional clothes, music, and food. These events are fun and make school life more colorful. We also have exams during the year. Exams are not always fun, but they are important. They show how much we learned. Talking about school is easy when you use simple sentences. You can say, "My school is big." You can say, "My favorite subject is English." You can say, "I like my teacher." You can say, "I play football with my friends." You can say, "School starts at 8 o'clock." These are simple sentences, and they help you describe your school life. You can also ask questions about school. For example, what time does school start? Or, who is your teacher? Or, what is your favorite subject? You can ask, how many students are in your class? Or, do you like your school? These questions are easy and useful when you talk with other students. School is an important place. It helps us learn, grow, and prepare for the future. It is not always easy. Sometimes we feel tired, sometimes we feel bored, but most of the time we learn something new. Every day is a new chance to learn. That is why I think school is important. That is all for today's lesson. Now you can describe your school, your teachers, your classmates, your subjects, and your daily school life in English. Try to practice by telling your own story. Speak slowly and clearly. Do not worry if you make mistakes. With practice, your English will get better and better. Thank you for listening to Learn English with Pulsar. See you next time. Bye for now.